What's up, lady? How you doing?
All is well. Thank you for having me. How are you doing today?
Everything is going good. I can't complain. How was your weekend?
The weekend was quite well. Quite well. There were so many different monumental moments that I'm looking forward to launching in the new year to come and just securing a few deals. So
Okay.
excited about that. Looking forward to the Christmas holiday. How about yourself?
Everything has been going really good. It's quiet. Um, it's rainy. We still here. This is our
Definitely.
first. This is our first podcast doing it virtually like this. So it gave us a little run. You know, we're 30 minutes into our hour, so we'll be on to 8:30. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you. Unless mama call. Look, unless mama call. But welcome everybody to our show. Welcome to If You Didn't Know podcast. Of course, I am the chill side, and that is
Key the host.
Key the host, baby. Key the host. So there has been a lot going on. There's been a lot going on out here in the media. It's off the chain. Where do you want to start? We want to start with Meg the Stallion.
You start with it. I don't even know what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it.
The prosecution in the trial of a rapper named Tony Lanez, who's charged with shooting her twice in the foot 2 years ago. It happened after Megan and her friends left a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house. Megan spoke with CBS Morning's Gayle King about what happened next.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming, he said, dance. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Were you afraid for your life at that
I
time?
was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
Prosecutors claim text messages Lane sent to Megan are evidence he's guilty. I genuinely want you to know I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, and I was just too drunk. Should have never happened, and I can't change what I did. George McDecian is Lane's lawyer. What do you make of all of this attention given Megan Thee Stallion's testimony today?
That's fine. We'll do our job and show credibility of Megan today.
Is it your position that somebody else shot her?
Yes.
Megan was in tears when she took the...
So the case, I believe this actually transpired a year ago, is just finally making it to the courts. Allegedly, because he has not been convicted. So allegedly, Tony shot her 3 times. She was stating that he said, dance, bitch, dance. As you saw, the text messages stated that, I'm sorry, I was drunk. It got out of hand. It should have never happened. I can't take back what happened. Let's keep it on the hush. He offered her $1 million because he was on probation not to say anything. But of course, here we are. So, of course, the bribe allegedly did not keep her from, still going to court with this. What are your thoughts on that? Here she was at a party. She was at one of the Jenners. I think it was Kylie Jenner party. Well, it was Kylie's Jenner party or whatever. Kylie is actually going to be testifying in favor of Tony, not Meg the Stallion.
Tory.
Okay, well, Tory Lane. So she's going to be testifying on his behalf, not on Meg the Stallion, who they were friends. They went, she was there in attendance for her event. So what's your take on that? Have you heard much about it at all?
I heard about that. I thought it was something new.
Okay.
From what I understand, honestly, I don't have any feelings towards what her take is. I don't think that anyone should be negligently shot. However, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what could have ignited based off of her lyrics and her music and stuff like that. She could have very well much have been demonstrating masculine energy during the time that she could have gotten shot, whether it been intentionally or accidentally. There have been so many impedes of clapback and sneak diss, and her having to invoke what do they call it, and manipulate giving ultimatums to people. This is a music industry. You cannot tell a person, well, if you're going to work with, you got to choose who you're going to work with. These are deals.
Right.
You're not a brand. You're your own brand, but you're not a brand ambassador where you can umbrella me under something or a movement that you have going on. Her getting shot has nothing to do with me. She mentioned a lot of people are mentioning that she had sex with him. They had a sexual relationship.
Oh,
She
wow, I
said
didn't
she
know.
didn't. Yeah, she could not deny having sex with him, but she denied having a sexual relationship with him. And that is two
Mm.
different conversations if you read in between the subliminals. I hope her toe healed because it looked like she was back in high heels and doing shows just a few short weeks after it. So I don't know if it was a graze or if she was actually punctured. But I mean, hey, stallions get their feet hurt all the time. Bet everything on black, attend Rosecroft.
Wait. Did you say stallions get their feet hurt all the time? Is
I
that?
did. Bet everything on black, attend Rosecroft. I don't know what to
And
tell her.
I did read that she was back on shows and everything pretty
In
much almost
boots and in
immediate
heels on her feet.
afterwards. So yeah, there's a lot of speculation and everything going on. Again, Callie definitely said she was taking the stand for her friend Tori.
That makes sense.
And
Nobody's standing behind her.
yeah.
She's full of shit, I believe. I mean, I don't know.
Well, wow. Well, all right. So that's Miss Key, the host, stands on it. For me, just speaking of the sense, here we go again with yet another case
Crazy.
where we have gun violence involved, senseless gun violence. Regardless of what transpired or didn't transpire, it was clear that she didn't have a gun because they would have mentioned it. It was clear that she was
That might
standing
not have
out.
been the case. She could have had a gun though. They just
But
didn't mention
it's
it.
not something that's been mentioned from his testimony as
But
saying
she's
she
not
had
that
any type of weapon. And I get it, but if someone is being that type of woman towards you, and this is your credibility and this is your profession, and this is your character that's being slandered, if it's being slandered, then at this point I want to fully represent myself if you're going to falsely represent who I am and what I did and what the situation was that took place. My thing is, again, it's just unfortunate that here we have another situation of senseless gunfire. She was standing outside. He was in a vehicle. From what they were saying, she was shot from him being in a vehicle. So
She was in the vehicle with them in the back seat. The full story is she and her best friend were in the rear. So she wasn't outside of the vehicle.
Did you see the video clip that they just showed?
Okay, so
Did you see it was vehicle to her being outside. So maybe it's
but that's not what the actual testimony when the story was trending and it was high. I think the story trended like earlier this year or a year ago. She reported it as being outside, but her best friend, which she's no longer best friends with, had reported what the actual testimony was. They were in a back seat together.
Okay.
She got out of the car when the gunfire made contact with her foot, and she was trying to see what happened. She took her shoe off and sat on the curb. She didn't get shot outside.
So then that would make sense as to why his attorney is stating that we will prove Megan's credibility. That was his comeback. That's exactly. It was like, hey, it's more to this than always what meets the eye. But the good end of it is that though she was shot at, whether it was grazed or whether it punctured or not, she's okay. She's performing. Life goes forward. Hopefully, if it is more toward the young man isn't incarcerated due to false pretense.
Yeah, and then again, we don't know what could have led to that. Media, not just this platform, but we don't know what could have led to that. When you listen to some of her lyrics, a lot of her lyrics engineered towards the acts of setting up guys, tricking guys out of money, manipulating guys.
Music, so
I'm just, because you don't, thank you for telling me, but because you don't, this is just an update. Her lyrics speak on the things that she does to manipulate male audiences and males who are financially endowed. So this could have been a case where, as though, who knows, she could have been trying to set him up. She could have been trying to rob him. She could have been trying to steal. Who knows? Right? Because we weren't present for it, and because he's not speaking on anything that happens, and a lot of her conversation has been presented to be alternative facts for the people who were present. It's hard to go off of. So us as spectators are demonstrating a lot of speculation on what could have happened based on key stories.
Very true. Very true. And unfortunate, that is how it plays out a lot of times in just regular everyday court hearings and court cases, so you made some very valid points with that. So Wow. In the news, right? So,
She said, please don't wish me well if you used to give me hell. Well, there you go.
Really? I really have to go and check out some of her stuff. I need to go and listen to some of her music. You know, of course, I've seen her on BET, I've seen her on awards, I've seen her perform, but those are edited for and censored for television. So I guess the explicit lyrics that you're speaking of.
But even if the content of profanity and vulgar music is altered for FCC purposes, you can still piece the conversation together in her lyrics of what she's referencing, that she's an advocate for as it pertains to how young women should handle guys. It's never been a story painted as be the submissive, be the parallel, be his piece, he be my piece. It's never that conversation. This is it's not. You will have to really play that book for yourself and see what you come up with. But her music is not an embracing form of communication of how women and men should interact with each other.
She's not a good depiction. Okay.
Yeah, she's not a good depiction outside of a sexual interaction, maybe. Because I mean, guys like to perform and be performed on in some of the ways that she demonstrates.
Okay.
Other than that, it's a bit it can be a bit heinous. So maybe once you listen to it, you can see. I'm not an advocate for her music. I listen to some of the songs. I like some of the hooks, but the lyrics in it, that's not me.
It's not you. All right. Well, thank you. Straight from Miss Key, the host. So is there any trending topics or anything going on that you want to speak on before we move on to another topic? Is it something that Key, the host, want to put out there?
Well, my stuff is happy stuff. So I'm just like, I got nothing but happy topics and, you know, things that are coming up, you know, in the DMV.
So let's speak on it. Let's give one.
Okay, so yeah, there is a new Mary Berry's movie coming out that they are holding a casting call for. So there will be opportunities for those who have worked closely in the summer youth employment programs back in the 60s up into like the early 2000s. So they want to incorporate those particular participants who were in the MBYLI Hello winners. So those of you who were participants, they will be scouting so that we will have the opportunity to feature possibly in the movie. And for those who will do casting calls as his son, Mary Berry's son, which was Christopher Berry, also maybe his first wife and second wife. And there could be certain things that will be highlighted in his career as a mayor, and possibly the incident that happened at the Westin Hotel.
Okay. And is this the same movie? Because I heard you say a new movie. So is this separate from the one that they was just filming with Simon Says? Is this an additional movie, or is this the same one they're just doing additional casting calls?
So I'm not sure what Simon is associated with as it pertains.
He just did a movie as well portraying Marion Barry.
Right. So I don't know. I haven't been able to capture any footage. I didn't even know anything about him being in the movie, but I will take a deeper look into that one. But I did not see that he was one of the present cast members. So it could be something in addition to, or it could be the same team that's just furthering additional cast members. I'm not sure, because I didn't know that Simon was a part of.
Yeah, he's actually the one. It comes out, I believe, sometime in January or February. But he's definitely the one that's actually playing the role of Marion Barry.
Right. I would have never known. Yeah, I would have never known. I didn't even know. But so that'll be something. I guess a great additive. I'm not sure whose will launch first, but I'll be supporting, I guess, both of them if they're coming into theater or into private premiere.
Yeah, with that, so I saw out here on some of the social media blasts and so forth that just staying on the topic with Marion Barry, that Ron Moulton was pushing out there in regards to getting votes and people to come and speak in regards to getting a street named after Marion Barry, or I believe here in the district as well. So I know that that's something transpiring right now. They had a petition going and everything, and wanted people to come out. They had quite a bit of individuals. They put the individuals who was willing to come and actually vote and, you know, speak their part as to why they believe that this is something that should happen within the city for Marion Barry. I saw a lot of names on those lists that are in the music, go-go music and so forth, and that people really know, Michelle Blackwell and so forth. All of them were listed on there, and it was it's really good to see that they are actually pushing for the recognition, you know, of what he did, because, you know, my first summer job was through Marion Barry, you know, period. You know, that
Everybody's first summer job.
You know, he did so much. You know, they looked on and they brush over a lot of the negative things that they want to deem as negative, but he was a very positive figure. And for so long within the city. So I'm glad to see that they are actually doing a lot to push along his movement and to just shed additional light on, you know, how pivotal he was in DC.
Yeah, I'm just opposed to them naming the street after him until they gentrify it. Because what they're advocating is for it to be Good Hope Road. And right now there's nothing that has happened on Good Hope Road and for it to be named after him. That's not I want him to have a street named after him. I'm all for it. But what is there on there besides a few meth clinics and a few establishments that have been shut down? They did have the Anacostia Arts Center there, but that one has kind of shut down and they just been renting out to different suite owners. There were a few model movements that happened in the surrounding parameter of Ward 8, but specifically on Good Hope Road, not so much. There were a few refacings of the Skyland area, but Skyland is identifying as Alabama Avenue. So everything that has happened with that renovation, the neighborhood facelift and renovation has changed. There's nothing on Good Hope Road that will be monumental to say, you get what I'm saying? It should not be Marion Barry Way on Good Hope Road. Put something nice there. Give something trending. Give it a facelift. Put his the mural of him up, or put a statue over there. Something to the nature. You have the big chair. That's on MLK though. But I'm just saying, if you're going to do it, like really put some emphasis on showing who he was and highlight his efforts and achievements in Ward 8 and actually make it about him on his own street. That's my thoughts, my perspective.
It's a good one. Made some very valid and good points. And it's actually, I had not even thought about that in regards to what would be monumental regarding Marion Barry over there off of Good Hope Road. I didn't look at it outside of the fact of them just giving him recognition and naming the street after him. So, you know, very valid and very good points. And that's why it's always good to have that additional perspective, that additional outlook on things. One of the other trending topics that's going on right now is the passing of Twitch. It was very unexpected. It was very sudden. It speaks to the validity of how there are so many things that individuals we all have going on in our personal lives, regardless of how much of a light, how much of a shining star, how, you know, upbeat our spirit may be projected to the onlookers. You know, there are a lot of things that we're dealing with and that we're facing and this is going on in our personal environments that may not be deflected on to everyone else. For him to had within 24 hours of committing suicide, posting beautiful video dancing with his wife and so forth, and just, you know, upbeat. It was a second video that they had floating where it wasn't so much upbeat. It was more of him talking, you know, to him, and his eyes were different. His tone, you know, and everything was a little bit different. But it just speaks to the magnitude of everyone is pouring out saying how much of a shining light, a good spirit, how his energy was always so uplifting and positive, and how, you know, he made the room, you know, uplifted, you know. And for him to now have committed suicide, it speaks to depression. It speaks to, you know, how well we can put on a smiling face, though we are dealing with so much behind the scenes. And it also speaks volumes to how, you know, more checkups really need to be done as to, okay, I see that you look happy. I see that you're posting that you're happy, but how are you? You know, how are you outside of this with the social world can see? How are you doing? It's like we need to scratch the surface a little bit. We need to go beyond the scratch of the surface and actually start communicating on a more deeper level with individuals, because it's so sad and tragic. He's now leaving a wife, 3 kids, and a family behind, just like that.
I mean, he could have left them a long time before the suicide.
Yeah.
And
but
honestly,
again, that's why we don't know what's going on here with
yeah,
individuals.
but you can still check on a person, and their answer is their answer. You can check on a person fluently and frequently, but their answer is going to be their answer. And some decisions are more abrupt. Like you can talk to a person every day. You can have some of the most gut busting laughs with the person. Their decision is just going to be their decision. It's not always a driven force that engineers that thought of provocation. Sometimes it's just what it is. It's abrupt. Like people can say, I didn't even see that coming, or I just talked to this person. And it's not that there's a disconnect in the communication all the time. It can just be something inward that a person could be battling with that they don't even know. That can be, you can be your own worst, you can be your own biggest fan, and you can be your own biggest enemy.
Absolutely.
So but in light of the situation, in the unknown, I'll just refrain from speaking on it, just to give a little, respect to the families. Absolutely. And for those who have experienced any surrounding parameters of, excuse me, it's time to pray. Sorry. So those who have experienced suicide within their family or direct contact or friendships, my condolences go to you all. And as you all cope with the loss of your loved ones and friendships, I'll just keep you all in my prayers. But as far as this gentleman goes, I'm not sure, and I'm not sure whether everyone did their best that they could.
And we never know.
Yeah, you never know. So yeah, it's hard to kind of, like, when it comes to suicide, it's hard to, point the blame on the deceased, and point the requirement of support on the surviving parties, because you just don't know. So it's one of those things. It's a strain to often be there for a person who attempts suicide. That is a very draining factor. It's draining.
It is.
There has been times when I received phone calls from someone who every couple of days threatened to kill themselves. And I had to let them know, listen, if every time you are threatening to kill yourself, you are unsuccessful, the bridge wasn't open for you to jump, or the water was cut off that day you wanted to drown yourself. It should be something that you may want to reconsider. Just reconsider it. If you are a failure at suicide, then that means you are a winner at living.
I'll stand on that portion as far as being a winner at living. And it's such a unfortunate just turn of events. It's still another life that's no longer with us, and it's still a family grieving. So, with all the respect, we definitely do give our condolences to the family. With that, I think we're going to go into our first break. We're 23 minutes into the hour. So we're going to go ahead and go into a break. We'll run a quick tribute, and we'll be right back.
All right. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Oh, what did I do here? Oh, that's about it. And welcome back. Welcome back, Miss Nadine. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to go ahead and let you go start off with the next topic that you had.
So the next topic that is up is that the Bailey Agency is coming to the DMV, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are interested in modeling or showcasing your modeling or your skill set for your personal features, or you're looking to launch into a different platform or catalog in some of these trending magazines such as Essence or Jet Beauty of the Week, perhaps. I can't wait to see if they have a Jet Mail of the week, because it'll be good to see some of you guys flexing in the back of the magazine.
Hey.
But definitely, I will encourage you all to check into the Bailey Agency. So if you all didn't know, that is ran and operated by Cynthia Bailey of the Atlanta Housewives. So
I was going to say that's from the one in Atlanta, Georgia. That's exactly what I was about to ask you. Okay.
So they will be launching here. Also, there are several bridal expos for a lot of vendors who are looking to showcase some of your hands-on crafts. If you are into artistry, whether you're into making candles, such as the Chill Side, she develops and produces websites. She does invitations and cards, things of that sort, and trinkets for weddings. If you are one of those people who bling out chucks or make custom pieces for bridal parties, this may be something that you might want to participate in. They have a few more registry opportunities for you to participate in the convention center at the Walter E. Convention Center on 7th Street Northwest. So please go onto the website on Eventbrite. They just type in Wedding Expo, DMV Wedding Expo, and the link will pop up for you to register. It is a free event, but if you come the day of, I think that they do require an incentive to enter. But all of my small businesses, even my grander businesses, I would just recommend that you take advantage of that opportunity, because love is in the air. These people are getting married. They want items to reflect their day. So this is an opportunity to brand your business, grow your business, and make revenue for your business before the new year begins. So I wish you all well in that particular opportunity and continue the great success.
Beautifully, beautiful. One of the other things that's going on, there are a lot of job fairs that's going on right now in Maryland and in DC. There's also one in Arlington at the Hilton that's coming up. Yesterday, there was a mega job fair at PG Community College. They're going to be doing part 2 of that, and they're going to be doing it January the 12th, I believe is what that date was. Let me just check that real quick. Thursday, January the 12th, they have another mega job fair that they will be doing at Prince George's Community College. They have a job fair that's coming up at the Hilton in Arlington, and as I stated, that's going to be December the 20 December the 21st, and that is a Wednesday. DC is also doing a hiring fest. They're trying to get these jobs. They're trying to get people in these jobs, because so many people during the pandemic and everything, so many transitions happen. So many people are still without jobs. DC has literally opened up so many new branches within the government, which Key, you can definitely speak on from your standpoint. And DCRA is no longer DCRA, is actually DCLA, is it? Or LR?
License and Bureau.
Yeah.
Bureau license, and one is Consumer Protection Unit.
Yeah, so there's so many opportunities that is out here right now in order for individuals to take advantage of and reposition yourselves in your career or begin one. Maryland University is also, if you're a Maryland resident and you have been for 2 years, Maryland University is allowing you to attend school paid, 100% free. They do still have you go on FAFSA and fill out the FAFSA website application for student aid to see if you are eligible. If I don't know, whatever your degree field may require some additional fees or so forth, that will help you with. But Maryland University is allowing you to come and attend school there as long as you've been a resident for 2 consecutive years. So I think that's really great. I think they have quite a bit of opportunities to opening up for individuals to actually take advantage of if they want to go back to school. School isn't for everyone, but for those that it is for, it's more, let's not put you in debt. More, let's not put you in debt.
That's
opportunities. And let's be really honest, from individuals who actually do have degrees, certifications is really beginning to take the place of degrees. And the reason is because certifications are things that you have to keep up to date. Whereas your degree, you could have got that bachelor's degree, that master's, that doctorate 20 years ago. It doesn't apply to what's going on in the here and now, though you have it. So those certifications are beginning to really take the place of degrees.
Because don't nobody care if you drove the school bus. Can you drive this plane?
And with today's technology.
I was looking for the link, but Goodwill is also having a hiring event. I believe next week they have a hiring event. So these are some great opportunities for you all to get some holiday incentives going, and also onboarding for I guess a futuristic career platform with a lot of these hiring companies. So, and also I recommend Black-owned businesses and small businesses, if you have opportunities in your camp, share that information. Hire for the season. If your business is thriving throughout the holiday season and over the winter months, and you're not able to do everything, you're not able to deliver every package, you're not able to ship out every item, hire somebody to assist with transporting. So that way, so that way your customers receive all their goods timely, and your staff member can receive some household earnings through your company.
And one other that I want to actually point out, this in DC, WeWork DC Job Readiness Program is also back open. They have a 4-week program. They are paying you $16.10 per hour while you're in your 4-week program. So this is a paid program with WeWork DC. You must register by Wednesday, December the 21st at WeWorkDC@gmail.com, or you can call 202-848-4394. They're focusing on resume development, customer service skills, food handling skills, sanitation and cleaning skills, trauma-informed care, learn how to DJ, and event planning. Those are the things that that 4-week program is focused on. So again, it's WeWorkDC@gmail.com. Email them, get yourself registered, or give a call at 202-484-4394. So the opportunities are there. It may not be exactly what you have in mind right now, but it's all about getting your foot in the door. You can move about once you're in. Just get yourself in to change whatever situation you may have. And sometimes, we're tired of the situation or the jobs that we've been working for 10 and 15 and 5 years, and we want to do something different. All of these job fairs are affording you that opportunity to be able to do just that. And just always remember, just because you go in on one level do not mean that's where you will stay. It's all about the work that you put in as to how far your upper mobility will get you. So, hey.
So, fellas, there's opportunity for growth for you as well. The Goodwill is hiring now for construction workers, and they are willing to train and pay. The starting salaries range from $39,000 to $41,000 plus benefits. Don't look down on that, because if you have a 2-income household, you can actually thrive and get some things done with that. And honestly, $41,000 is a lot of money when you have no earnings at all. And they also have stipends up to $2,500 for the qualified students. It didn't have an age range, but I'm guessing it may be 18 at least. So it says that the class times are Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So they do have a hands-on CERT training, which is the NCCER core training certification. They also certify you in OSHA 10 certification. I'm actually OSHA CFR 29 Vision 1920. Through 1910. Per period. But they also assist with
Yes.
They will give you CPR and first aid training. They
Okay.
also provide career coaching, interview preparation, and job placement assistance once you complete the course. However, they offer you first dibs for employment.
Mm-hmm.
Fellas or ladies, if you are interested in this particular program, you may visit them in person
Hello.
at 1140 3rd Street Northeast, Suite 350. This is in Washington, D.C., 20002. Or you may contact them at 202-636-4225. And this is for the Goodwill of Greater Washington, D.C. So good luck with your applications and the career training opportunity.
Wonderful. And I did mention the Arlington, Virginia one. They also have a virtual. They also have a virtual job fair tomorrow. It's going to be on Eventbrite. Go register at www.eventbrite.com/Arlington. It is for the job fair. It's a virtual. So, hey, no excuse. Put your shirt on, sit at the table, and bam, let's rock it out. So that's our spotlight on what's coming up and what's going on in and around the DMV in regards to getting yourself in the workforce or changing your field. It may be time for a change. So make sure you guys do check those out. We will make sure we put the links and/or addressing the information in the thread of the YouTube feed. So it's not going to be on Facebook. It's not going to be on Instagram. It will be on the YouTube because we want to get you guys going to the YouTube to view these feeds.
The full length videos.
Yes. And make sure you do like, share, and subscribe. Every click counts. Every click counts.
Ain't nobody fresher than a click.
Except for that toe. But look, Meg. I'm talking about Meg. I'm talking about Meg. It was a joke. It's subliminal.
Now you want to shoot me in the pinky toe. You heard it here first from the children.
Hey, that's it with you. Hey, that's it with you.
But yeah, so also for those of you who are looking for caroling throughout the holidays, there is an opportunity for you to join the caroling choir. If you would like to do Hark the Bells Sweet Too, you want to do all of that down at the Net Stadium during the Enchantment Lighting Pavilion, as they have the walkthrough for the lights and the lanterns and things of that sort. It's a great opportunity. This is a great family-oriented opportunity for everyone to go of all ages. You will enjoy the light session. You will enjoy hot cocoa. You will enjoy the ice skating if you are interested. It's a few things that you can enjoy, but specifically for the caroling, they do have caroling auditions this Thursday. So you will be singing Joy to the World up into the new year.
Joy to the world.
Speaking of New Year, if you are looking for a free concert to go to for the New Year's Eve, City of Praise, formerly known as Jericho City of Praise, they will be having their gospel concert free of charge. And they have a few heavy hitters in the gospel industry that will be performing for you. Everything is free. The event is free. The access is free. The parking is free because it costs to get in church. Oh my God. So look. Go on to Eventbrite, type in City of Praise, get your free tickets. There's no limit on how many tickets you can get. Hopefully you go in there, enjoy a good song, get a good New Year's sermon and prayer, come on up out of there, go home, relax and chill and see what the morning brings you.
That part. Absolutely. So we also want to make sure we take a moment to give out some shout outs to local businesses. We always want to make sure we definitely plug your two entrepreneurs, successful business women that are right here. So we have myself, Shantae the Chill Side of Designs by Shantae.org, Graphics Overload 2-O.com. And we have Miss Keita Host with her business is doing very well. Keep It Clean, and let's go. Let's keep going.
Yes, Keep It Clean is doing rather well. I'm so overwhelmed. I do have employable opportunities for those of you who are interested in becoming domestic technicians or servicing in the communities as a canvasser. If you are interested in these employment opportunities for the holiday season, please reach out to me via email at keepitcleanforyou@gmail.com. That is KEYPITCLEAN IT, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com. I will be running holiday and seasonal employment up until January 12th. If you are interested, we can get you on board, get your background check and things of that sort done before we get started. But I'm looking forward to partner with you over the holidays. So join.
And make sure you check out the website, keepitcleanllc.com. Another one of the businesses that we want to make sure we give a shout out to is iTint LLC. iTint-llc.business.site is the website. Check them out. And Beyond Moves LLC. You can reach them via telephone at 240-480-7814. We also have Kia
B Arts Creations. Yeah, so if you all are looking for homemade, essential oil-based and organic oil-based candles, I definitely recommend Kia B Art Creations, as she has launched a new candle line. Actually, I have some candles for you.
Let's show it.
I will definitely show them
to from break.
The end of this show. Well, actually, give me a second, because these things so.
There you go. And while she's grabbing that, we're gonna also do a shout out to Heavenly Scents. Val, make sure you check out her page, Valerie Turner, on Facebook. Heavenly Scents, beautiful, 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 beautiful arrangements. They are really, really nice. You would not be disappointed.
Yeah, so Kia B Arts is the author and the owner of this beautiful candle. So this candle is the peach dessert candle. If you all can see it, I know, and it smells so bomb. I'm trying to tell you, it is very simplistic. It's not too over the top. It's not too gaudy. So this is just one of the latest trending candles that was created by her. This is a 2-wick candle. Some of the candles are 3-wick, but this one, it smells so good. I have been burning one of the other candles that she has, which helps with sinus and allergies. So it's a specific fragrance that I had custom made for moi. So if you have sinuses or what have you, I would definitely encourage you to contact Kia B Art Creation. She's on Facebook and Instagram. Also, if you're looking for a holiday paint party, Kia B Art Creations can facilitate that need as well. So no audience is too large or too small for this particular Black-owned business. Also, I wanted to show you this banana pudding.
Hello.
Banana pudding candle. It is so beautiful. It has like a little wafer in there. You see that? That little wafer right there?
I do see it.
And when you open it up, this thing smells so good. I be wanting to bite it. It has little cookie crumbles on the top of it.
Does she have a website or Instagram you want to plug for her?
She does have a website. It's KiaBArtsCreations.com. Okay. Kia B Arts Creations. KIABARTS Creations with the S.com. Okay.
Y'all make sure you check it out.
And she does have a coupon launching for her candles, 10% off of all candles. These are homemade candles, hand and homemade candles.
Yes. And discounts matter. So that's what's up with the 10%. We're going to also shout out Indulge Premium Natural Artesian Alkaline Water with a pH balance of 7.8. You can purchase the water on Amazon, YouTube, or directly on their website. So hit up Indulge Water as well. We also want to make sure we give a shout out to King Dude, the Artist LLC presents. She has a wonderful program that's going called the AIR program, where you can go if you're interested in singing, songwriting, rapping, beat making, music production, and so forth. Make sure you guys check out King Dude, the Artist LLC presents the AIR program. It's about they're all for AIR stands for accountability, integrity, and respect. Is what it is. So hey, make sure y'all hit them up too, the AIR program.
Yeah.
It's so many Black businesses right now that are taking off and are doing so much to go with or geared towards youth advocacy and changing and shifting the trajectory of what's going on in our communities, that, you know, I believe it's just a must for us to highlight them when they're doing things. Mobile Moms is another one for grieving parents and loved ones and families and so forth who have lost their children, whether it's gun violence, whether it's suicide, depression, whatever the case may be, just moms who have lost their kids. It's another program out there. They do a lot of luncheons, they do gatherings, walks, and so forth. So if you're looking for, something, to help you get your momentum up, check them out as well. There are so many, like I said, small businesses out there. Humble Bees, if you're looking for someone who does mass production print for direct to film, make sure you check out Humble Bees, another Black-owned minority woman-based company that is doing so good. One of her recent clients is Mitch Kraft of GoGo. I love GoGo. So that's one of her newer clients. I'm so proud of her. So make sure you check them out as well, humblebees.com. She's going to get you covered. Yeah. Just like that. Just like that. What you prove it to?
Listen, the drum of my own beats.
Hey.
What it say, the beat of my own drum or something like that? I would know.
Drum.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, also, what's the update on the Angel Tree?
The Angel Tree, we haven't had anyone to nominate anyone else outside of the two young ladies. Well, the three young ladies who received the Angel Tree gifts for this season. So we're looking forward to those of you all who are interested in participating throughout the holiday season for incarcerated loved ones. If you have a loved one who is incarcerated, or if you are an incarcerated citizen, and you want if you didn't know, to reach back to your loved ones or your children, please reach out to us and let us know that you have someone that you'd like to nominate for this particular program, and we'll send over the nice holiday basket for your loved ones. So it does not matter whether or not you your religious orientation or views are not considered a factor when we are providing these outreach baskets or reflections. So you can be Muslim, you can be Catholic, you can be atheist, you can be Buddhist, whatever you choose to believe in and practice. You're not limited, because we are launching this particular focus around the holidays. We just want to bring some warmth during the time of a cold season. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you can reach out to info@ifyoudidn'tknow.net and just put in the subject line Angel Tree, and we'll get back with you and provide you with the details that we'll need in order to get that basket sent over to your loved one.
And if you're looking to make donations to I Love My Inmates, you can also do that.
Definitely. Donations are always welcome. We are looking to receive certain items that go into the basket. Also, financial contributions are always welcome, as some of our participants age out of certain items in the basket. They may have other essential needs that we may need to accommodate or focus on, and we can make those items transferable via gift card, or you can donate a gift card. Please make sure that you check the expiration date of your gift card, so that way the reflected or posted dividends have not depreciated over time. Also, we request that if you donate via gift card, that you provide the authorization receipt. That way we can know that there are no inconveniences once we award that particular participant with the giving.
Absolutely. And don't be too understand that every opportunity or any need that you have, please do reach out. Please, because no one can help you if you do not reach out. There are resources that are there that we can provide you guys with. They can also help you in additional things outside of the donations that we can give directly. But there are so many programs out here, to make sure that you guys are able to get what you need. So if you have a need, whatever the need is, please do email us at info@ifyoudidn'tknow.net. Let us know what the issue is, where you need help at, and we will definitely respond to your information. Make sure we provide you with the needed resources that we can obtain out there, provide you whatever links, whatever programs that's available and that can be afforded to you, because sometimes it's just a situation where individuals don't know that DC is offering this program or Maryland is offering this program. So do reach out to us so that we can help you take part and obtain the needed resources that you're looking for. This is not our help and our reach back is not just during the holiday season. You know, a lot of people do sponsors and donations and drives and so forth during the holiday season. This is all year. We can provide you with telephone numbers, links, safe haven addresses, and so forth, prevention helpline numbers, you know, and whatever drives you have feedback, whatever drives that you're providing or what that we're providing, we can provide you with those resources and donations and so forth as well. So if you have someone that you know, that is in need, please do reach out to us at info@ifyoudidn't.net so that we can help you. Yeah.
My other device died, so I had to transfer devices. So
I understand when your face went like this and then you just disappeared. So I realized.
Yeah, I was like, oh shoot, Joe was like powering off. I was like, yeah. It was like a bounty commercial. So yeah, definitely thank you for that information. So upcoming this weekend, what do you have planned?
Oh, so I am trying my best to still make a couple different movies because I want to go see Avatar as well. So I want to get out and go see Avatar. There's some ugly sweater functions that's floating around the city. I have created one, so I want to do some pop-ups and pop-ups.
Let me see it.
No, not
is
it.
Is it ugly? Is it ugly?
It's cute ugly.
I've seen a lot of ugly sweaters at work.
Was that for the party or that was just because?
Shit was Tuesday to me.
Oh my
God. Us is here.
Yeah, so I actually plan to pop up at some different venues and so forth this weekend and just get out because I have not just gotten out and attended any type of fun function in quite a bit of time. So what do you have planned this weekend?
So much. I'll have to give you all a recap on next Thursday as to what I did this weekend. I can't speak on it because it was invite only, but once it's past tense, I will definitely let you all know where I'll be at this weekend. However, I will tell you this, one of the give backs that I'll be participating in is Pictures with Santa and passing out candy canes up Silver Spring. They are having their they're launching the ice skating at the rink right at downtown Silver Spring. Yep. So I'll be out there donating and giving back. And shout out to Angela Also Brooks, the county executive of Prince George's County. Also want to shout out Ya Marie of DMV News, who actually highlighted and showcased and kind of co-hosted and co-labored with me for the Cora Rice. I'm sorry, what is this? The 39th Cora Rice Prince George's County Police Department Toys for Tots. I had the opportunity to volunteer and support that as well as host the event. There were so many children out there. I got a chance to meet with some of the corporals. I got a chance to meet the mayor of Greenbelt. It was a few opportunities that I had to connect and build on. And it just gave me more opportunity to thrive and invest my time into the communities that are in need and give a redirective approach during the holiday season. There's a lot of children who are without. So some of the support and direct influence is needed. Reading books. So I'm like, you want me to read these books to these kids? I don't know how these words go. And, but no, they like to laugh. So I learned how to do the Dougie. I learned how to nay-nay. It was a lot of things that I learned out there in these streets with these babies. And they were just adorable. So I will be passing out candy canes with Santa in Silver Spring on Saturday. So don't disturb this group, but bring the babies out to come and see me.
And as always, that Bliss is doing their Attorney Christmas Soror tomorrow. That you guys can attend. It's going to be from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Okay.
Nightclub in DC. So it's so many functions that's going on. The National Harbor has a great lineup, so y'all got to make sure y'all check out their page. They're doing their Christmas nights. Walking Park always have
the drive-through.
Their drive-through. Just going on with the Christmas and lights as well. So Please do. Get out and about. Get out and about. I plan to. I love the holidays. So I try to, keep myself upbeat and functions and so forth. So I'm gonna pray some of Key's venues because this is here. She stay put. She's doing it out here. She's really doing a really good job out here. She's at a lot of different views weekly. It's not like here, there, hitting this. Every week you can find her hosting 3+ days a week at someone's
It is definitely
really doing it.
I'm just excited to just be in a casual t-shirt, braids. I don't have to have everything on. My uniform is in reserve right now.
Hey.
Listen, it's cold, it's raining, I'm cozy, and I'm here with you all being able to give some information. And hopefully next week we'll have the opportunity to have a celebrity guest DJ, and we will open up the phone lines to you all. Call us. Let us know some of the things that you want to hear about. If it's certain trending topics that you all are interested in that supports the direction of this show, we definitely want to build on that, partner with you, and invite you more into our worlds as to what's going on, and you let us know what's happening in your world as well.
Absolutely. We want to take the time to thank you guys for being here with us. We're going to take our we're not going to do that. We're not going to take our last break because we're so at the end of the hour. So we just want to thank you guys for tuning in with us this week. This was episode 8. Episode 9 is next week. We have some new things to talk about. It's going to be a different feel to the show. That is our no holds bar all in show, because that's the third Thursday in the month. So it's going to be a twist. It's going to be different. We're not going to be speaking about resources, and we may hit on some trending topics, but it's going to be live and upbeat. It's going to be off the top. So make sure you guys tune into us next Thursday at 7 p.m. We're going to be here sharp. No technical difficulties next week. This is our first podcast here virtually. We normally in the studio, which we will be back in the studio next week.
Absolutely. I thought I saw on your page you had an interview this week. I didn't know about it, so
we
I don't know to speak on it. I don't know.
So this Saturday, I do have a 1:30 interview with Ty Cobb. She's the host, the producer, and director of the Real MUAs of the DMV. Their reunion show. She just did a playback on that, so she will be in the studio on Saturday with some of her upcoming events that she has going on. Gospel Fashion Week is coming as well. Of course, she's an author and everything, so we'll be talking about snob envy and all of that. So it was a impromptu interview, and Saturday was the availability, so we're gonna make it work. Mute yourself. You muted yourself. Mute yourself. There you go.
I just kept seeing it being muted, so I was like, let me just mute so I don't
hear some feedback. Your phone feedback.
Mm-hmm. So it is now 8:30, ladies and gentlemen. 8:31, I'm sorry. And we have reached the top of the mid of the hour, and this concludes the show for the day.
It does. Thank you for staying tuned in with the Chill Side and Miss
Key, the host, baby. Can't wait to see you all again, and I'll see you all in these streets.
Yes, she will. I can't mess with you. All right. And we out.
You didn't do the prayer and stuff?
Okay. Oh, you know what? Guess what? Did she hang out? She did. She did. So I am going to come back in and do a quick prayer. I did forget. Again, first virtual. We do it live in the studio. So I'm going to bow my head real quick in prayer, and I'm going to ask God to please watch over and protect all of us on our goings and comings. Please guide us on our journeys. Jesus, Lord God above, we pray before you, asking you for you to be our shield of protection at all times. I ask you to keep all of our enemies blinded to us and us invisible to our enemies as you guide us on our goings and comings. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I pray before you for coverage over all of our viewers and all of our children. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we say amen. And as a spoken word, remember that you are your light. And remember that when you need help, it's okay to reach out. We oftentimes do not know what other individuals are going through, but we are here. And if you ever need to reach out, make sure that you do. And again, protection over everyone. Thank you for staying tuned in. If you didn't know, check out our website at ifyoudidn'tknow.net. And if you have any questions, email us at info@ifyoudidn'tknow.net.